What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back again with a brand new video, and today we're going to be playing some Chapter 2 Project Ascension. Here we are in Dunmarogue today. I think it's going to be a good day. I'm on my brand new character so I can go incognito, ready to play with all the brand new changes. I'm ready, okay? In my last video, I tried everything before Chapter 2 came out. I wanted to give Ascension a bit of a try. I was not impressed. I think I made that very clear, but ultimately, you guys said, listen, maybe your heart's just not in it. That's not true. Trust me, I love this game more than life itself in many ways. It changed my life just to play it, and I miss the way it was in many ways. Not in all ways, but in many ways. But you guys had a point, whether you said it explicitly or not. Perhaps, just perhaps, if I come back, and I said I would anyway, for Chapter 2, they would impress me, it would change my mind, it would be fun once again, and will a series actually come out of this? God, I hope so, guys. God, I hope so. So we are here. Time to roll, get a build, check out if those synergy rolls are actually gonna work, because apparently they weren't in the game in the last video the way I thought they were. Maybe try all the new content, right? Maybe get up to BWL eventually, if it's fun. I was gonna continue my character from the last video, but I don't think it's a good idea. We're gonna start from scratch. I can use all my cards anyway. It's the same account, right? Let me grab my ninja cards real quick. Let me figure out a starter build, and we will get this ball rolling. I'll get an XPR, all that jazz, and we will see if we can actually get a full build. I'll be honest with you guys before I start. The only thing, this is so important, if this doesn't work out by the end of this video, God, I hope the devs listen, and you can talk to me directly if you'd like. The only thing that kept me on a personal level from playing the game on my last video, right after my last video, was that I did not get the full build. Not all the little bits and pieces that I needed, you know, I'm not being selfish. I didn't get the bare minimum to play the build, which was the legendary enchant, right? You have to have that main legendary enchant if you're going to play. It's always been that way. It's what the design is based off of. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's see if I can find it real quick. It's not even an enchant anymore. I guess it's a talent, but it's this one right here. The Forbidden Technique, which, by the way, it did not have any synergy with shurikens, but they do now, and they told me it was after my video, so I can't even say anything. But hey, I'm glad they figured that out, because now it'll be even better. So here we go. I don't have this, and I did not get it in my last video. If I can't get this by level 60 with a basic minimum of 80 to 150 rolls, something's wrong. You know, I really do feel like something's wrong, because if I have this, I can play the build. It really is that simple, so we have to keep that in mind. Will I get Forbidden Technique? I pray, because if I do, I can damn near guarantee that we're going to make a series, the first one in a long time for Classless WoW. But if I don't get a playable build, I can't waste my time. It's just not worth it anymore. I've played too much Ascension, given too much advice to waste time. So anyway, I'll see you guys maybe 30 minutes for me and, like, you know, 20 seconds for you with a brand new build and all my stuff rolled and ready to go. Okay, I rolled my build. Surely it's true that if I have these cards on all fronts that I should be able to get a good build, and not only that, but that my starter build is actually correct. I'm gonna go with the Adrenaline Rush for energy regen. I'm gonna go with the Deadly Throw, the Shuriken Toss, only because I'm not doing this. Like, if I don't get Shuriken Toss because I go for, you know, a different role here, I'm gonna kill myself. Glaive Toss, same concept. Poisons, more damage, and the Kill Shot, and you will see why. My plan, because I don't know what the meta's like, I'm completely making this up, is obviously Shuriken Toss, Deadly Throw. Now, I didn't read it out, but I will real quick. An instant shot is what this says now, that does 230% ranged weapon damage as Shadow. It then teleports me to the target, leaving my Shadow behind, and gives me Shadow Dance. So I'm gonna have to get the Ambush to make full use of this. I do have Stealth, and it's a common, so you would think I would just get this. And then, when the Shadow Dance ends, I teleport back to my Shadow. So what I will do is get into more detail on this when we get more of our stuff, but my talent cards are actually pretty good as well. Forbidden Dance, Bundle of Shurikens, Forbidden Power, and Spot Weakness for instant kill shots, and then a bunch of just crap that I just had that hopefully it doesn't suck. But I did get really lucky with Bundle, Forbidden, and Forbidden again. Hopefully this actually plays out well. Again, I'll read more about this when we can actually use it, but for now, let's begin. I have 4 starter abilities, as it tends to be. My Stealth, as I kind of alluded to. My Arcane Shot, because I want to click on something. We have Aspect of the Hawk for more ranged attack power. Hopefully that makes Shuriken Toss suck a little bit less. Shuriken Toss does do range damage, and you know, they just didn't put a lot of info in the tooltip in the last video. I kind of hope that changes, but it didn't do that much damage. It's almost like they're trying to hide that, dude. I know that's not what's happening, but it feels a little bit like it. I have to assume that there's just a bunch of modifiers and stuff like that in the talent trees, and that it will eventually slap. Okay, boys, it begins. I am in a BG. It's already started. We're going in there with everything you saw before, but I also picked up a few interesting talents. I'll put them up on the screen right now. Arrows of Fire and Arrows of Frost. Super cool concept. We will try to use them. They essentially make my auto attacks, my ranged auto attacks, either do more damage or also slow people, depending on which one I use. I also got improved Concussive Shot, which I don't have Concussive Shot, but theoretically, the synergy rolls, I believe, work both ways, and I might have a higher chance of getting it now, so that's why I'm keeping it. But okay, do we do any damage? That guy has 899 HP, and I hit him for a 30. His name is, oh, there's a guy named Turd in here. Glaive Toss. That's actually the best damage I've got. Can I actually kill a guy? Okay, that guy died. Very, very nice. All right, we'll go on this guy. Go for the Glaive Toss. And apparently he already died too. Okay, maybe it's a good sign for me. I've got the winning team. I'll take that. What do we get? Level 20. Poisons, of course, because we wanted it, right? So what else do we get? Piercing Shots. That's actually not bad. Kill Shot, which we will end up getting, and also Arcane Shot. Put a bleed on the target and reduce healing received. Okay. So I actually have been using the Arrows of Frost the whole time. Let's see if it procs. It is. You see it stacks. A stacking slow. So, like, I'm out of mana now, though. But I can Shuriken Toss because it's energy. And he is getting slowed. Gotta get those auto attacks off. This guy's dead. I actually was kind of hoping the Shuriken Toss would proc the Frost arrows. Will I die because I'm I can actually Dwarf Racial all those bleeds. I'll take that. Turn this back on, I guess. Shuriken Toss. It did actually go off on it, so that's pretty cool. That's actually a good sign. I just have to win now, and I'll gain a level, which is cool, but there's a freaking snake boy over there. I remember the days of that build, dude. In fact, honestly, I'm sorry, Tyrande. Like, you just gotta go. I'll take it. First of all, I need my nameplates on, but I've got to show you guys something that just should not be the case. So I don't do friendly unit nameplates, but I think you guys need to see this. First of all, there is a special Ascension nameplates thing, and it is really nice. Now, this little gnome, his name is Hershey Squirt, and look at the name of his guild. Something's really wrong with that. Hershey Squirt, and he's in the Poo Poo Pals guild. Yeah, it's just, something's just not right there. You know what I mean? Only 500 HP. Dude literally gives no shits, man. Has a full Mog and only 500 HP. Bro rolled up in a fully mogged gray set. Hey, he's carrying me, by the way. Like, that's the freaking worst part, man. He's literally carrying me. Now, obviously, I'm sporting a Mog that would win any transmog competition, of course. The spectacles, the black and the dark browns, right? Dual wield pole arms, despite the fact that I don't use them, and I'll eventually use ambush, but we don't talk about that. I am gonna be honest, I'm feeling it. Like, I think this could be the run. And there you go. Level 22 off that. What do we get? Big game shot. Ooh, what the hell? 8-second cooldown. Fires an opening shot, dealing 210% weapon damage plus 32. Only usable on enemies above 80% health. Scales with aimed shot. I doubt it's usable from stealth, but I guess we'll find out. If it is, whoa. And doo-doo. Nice. What else do we get? Come on, something good. Your tamed pets. I don't have a tamed pet. Why do you hate me, Ascension? Just say it. Just say it out loud. Okay, I am very curious about big game shot. So I obviously require a target. It looks like it should do big damage. If I were to, let's say, go into stealth. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work the way I was praying to God it would work. I can still technically get the opener with that. It is, I'm assuming, a hunter shot, and that might play a part later down the line, especially with kill shot proccing. It is a hunter shot. Nice. Ideally, I won't fight people in melee combat, but I will just go ahead and have these poisons up on my weapons as well. Now, I'm going to save my rolls once again for a slightly higher level. I would like to get some stuff that's actually usable. I have a higher chance of getting, presumably, let's just say, the Forbidden Technique if I get my Forbidden Technique oriented cards, which are like Bundle and Forbidden and Forbidden Powers right here. So, big deal right there, I would say. And obviously, let's see what level these were. These are pretty much my low 30s for that. So let's just kind of like speed run to that point. This is just a quick update on my leveling journey. During that journey, I got a bunch of really cool abilities, various cool talents, and I actually ended up doing pretty good damage. I found out that you could actually get Deadly Throw before level 60 now. In my last video, that was not the case, so that's a very recent. And yeah, after that and getting more kills, I picked up some stuff like, well, I'll show you right here. The Shadow Dagger, which looks to just be a simple dagger that I throw. Interesting little visual. It looks like the damage is fine. It has a dot component to it. It reduces armor. Maybe it's meant to be, right? I've got deadly throw, as I said, with this freaking shadow dagger. I'm feeling like a ninja. I got roll the bones, or at least the Ascension version of it. You just click it every 45 seconds, I guess, and it gives you something that's worthless. I have gotten lesser skull and crossbones every time, and I've used it 3 times, but I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know. But, you know, to kind of tie it all off, I actually just did every reroll I had access to. Remember, by this level, I am 42. I have pretty much everything. Except for throwing spec, but I have everything mentioning my forbidden technique, and I did not roll it yet, which is very, very terrifying. Theoretically, it should be possible, you know, and we're supposed to have the synergy rolls, right? So, where are you, forbidden technique? Will I be able to play this build? But we are here, 42, every reroll done so far, and we do not have anything that's really going to tie this build together. Just a bunch of puzzle pieces, but not many. It's like a bunch of corner pieces, but I need the meat of it. I can't even see the picture. So we're going to keep on leveling, guys.
One eternity later.
And okay, I haven't shown you guys much else since the last clip, and that's because I've been doing all my rerolls and just leveling. I won't lie, with no high risk or like any kind of open world or social part to it anymore. 1 to 60 on Ascension is just, it is what it is. I guess it's just level 60, but there's still hope. I have gotten some cool stuff. I got the shredding shot. I'll just put it up on the screen right now. It's a cool new ability. It actually scales off of kill shot modifiers, which I'm already using. It's a bleed. I like it. Otherwise, besides this ghost wolf right here, my build is pretty much the exact same as it was. I've done every reroll up until this point, put all of them in the talents, and I have not got forbidden technique. But as I am now level 60, I have gotten every scroll of fortune left for me. You can see it's a little bit over 50, and with that, I mean, come on, like, certainly I will get forbidden technique. If I don't even know what to tell you guys. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, because with the lag and everything like that, the only way I was getting this video out is if I stayed up all night. So I'm praying to God it is all worth it. I'm gonna start rolling, and I guess you guys will see me at the end, and we will discuss the outcome. Thank God, finally, I killed somebody. It's been so long. Oh, and I even got an epic. Not something I can use, but I will take it. And the person's sad, and I get to freaking put the flag in him. Dude, I found another guy. I was kiting him. I was playing well, and then he just, every time he touched me, I would nearly die. And then I pretty much got 3-tapped, which felt terrible. And I thought to myself, wow, I am not in a good mood, dude. Like, I've been playing all night, still didn't get the enchant I want. I will be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be so real right now. I even put in $40.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I never pay money on Ascension. I've played for free, if you don't include XP pots and auras, right? Like, I've never paid to be stronger. I've paid to go faster, which I think is more reasonable. I've always been, like, pretty much okay with that for the most part, because, you know, Ascension is pretty much a fun server. So there's that part, but there's still always been a little bit of honor to me. But this time I said, screw it. If I'm gonna put this video out, I can't be negative again. Like, I need to try to have fun and just be transparent, exactly as I am right now. And I thought it was going to end up still being a negative video, but finally, I find somebody to kill, which means there's hope for this shit, dude. There is hope. I do not have full PvP gear. Guys, I rolled so much. 300 or so rolls, still didn't get what I wanted. Very disappointed. I want to lambaste the server for that, but I'm gonna hold back for a moment because I did get, as you can see right here, something very interesting. And it's what we're going to try to build around today. No, we did not get what we wanted, but yes, we got pretty much second best, if not potentially better, with this kunai thing right here. We already kind of talked about it before. This is going to be very big because it gives me even more glaive toss damage, and my combo right now looks a little something like this. I go into stealth. I'm happy. I'm having a good day. Assuming I don't suck like the last fight, I Hunter's Mark first for more damage. I immediately pop the Adrenaline Rush for more glaive damage, and boom! Look at that. 28 no crit. And I've hit harder, actually, with the glaive toss. It hits twice, by the way. That's why it's better than what you think. It's better than what you saw. Because if this is not horrendously PvP modded, and I really wish if they're going to PvP mod stuff so randomly the way they do, that they at least gave you like a shift drop down that told you what the PvP mod was. There needs to be a user interface for that, because there's no conceptualization of what's going on in PvP without crazy extensive testing, without something like that. However, with a 2800, both hits, let me do that again for you guys. And this is what makes the burst so potentially crazy, and why I'm actually excited to keep this up. I am in high risk right now, as you could tell. We looted somebody for the first time in probably almost a year, if I had to guess. Oh my god. I have this thing, I don't know. It's a caster. And look, they don't take any damage compared to me, but they do a bunch of damage. I fucking hate Ascension classless PvP. There's no way to conceptualize why he does more damage than me. All I know is he does more damage than me and can move. Okay, at least the other fight, like, I was, like, gonna win no matter what. But at least it was, like, not that. Like, man, this kind of stuff is infuriating. Okay, anyway, I was talking a lot. I was actually happy for a split second, but then the reality of Ascension PvP slapped me in the face there. I'm gonna go to Booty Bay. I'm gonna buy some PvP gear to the best of my ability. We'll see what we can do, and maybe that will make a difference, and we'll go back to high risk and see if we can get some kills, guys. Alright guys, I gave it a fair shot. You know I did, but I didn't even get to do damage to that guy because for some reason that's the way things are. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there was the one dot guy from Ungoro that was unbeatable. There was this guy. I did have the one fight where the guy simply couldn't touch me. I guess you could say there's my version of being OP. But I was so weak and did so little damage. I still sucked and didn't do any damage and had no fun. So I don't know. You know, I really just want to get this video out. I'll be honest with you guys. I really don't know what you can say. Like, how I really hope you guys think I just don't have a passion for it. It's just... Could you vibe if you experienced what I did, you know? I don't know. And PvP pretty much feels unapproachable. I did queue for a BG and like I was tickling people. It just, some people hit 1k crits and then you hit 27 crits and you just don't know why. I really can't get over the fact that my dots were ticking for 27s at max level. I guess that must have been this, but I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I hate releasing videos that aren't like giga hype and super positive. But this is my day 1 Chapter 2 experience. Has my opinion changed? Well, listen, I have to be somewhat honest, right? I think I will make another video if I can end up getting luckier with these skill cards. And you'll know if I do because the video will come out. It's just going to be that simple. I'm not going to do doomer videos at this point. The synergy rolls, I do notice them, but you still get way too much stuff that's not useful. I've said this in my last video, I believe, but the thing that really took me away from Ascension recently is that there are just too many rolls that don't feel good. You know, in the old days, the worst thing you had to get, to worry about getting even, was like Teleport Moonglade, and it was so relatively rare that you could just make a meme out of it, right? It was just fun. It's like, yeah, it was depressing sometimes, but it was not the end of the world. Whereas the way it is now, it's like, I can't do much content when like literally half of what I roll is actually completely a Moonglade portal, right? In terms of usefulness. Like if I show you guys my stuff, it's not like it's bad, but none of it's crisp, you know? And considering how low my damage is, I don't really have any personal ambition to want to like do anything special with it. So I'm sorry for the bitching. I do love you guys. Thank you for watching this video and sticking it through if you did. But tell me what you think right now of Chapter 2. Tell me what you think of Ascension. Tell me why I'm wrong if you think I'm wrong. Or tell me why I'm right if you think I'm right. But I don't know about Ascension, man. Again, if we can do another build and it actually comes out good, I will. It is not what it used to be in terms of fun, in terms of dopamine, in terms of excitement. And I even put money into it and lost it. Like... So here we are. Anyway, I think that has to be the end of the video. I know it's a giga short one. I know it's not like the most exciting by lieu of the end, but that's what happened to me. That's my full experience. That's my gear. It cannot be the worst in the world, dude. I didn't say it was good, but come on. You should be able to actually do damage and not crit for like 50s on people with this gear. 50s, man. Thank you to all the members on my channel. Thank you for sticking it with me specifically, especially while times are slow. I'll see all of you on the next one, though. Mcdoubles out.